Start.
Yes, you can start. You can share your screen.
Okay.
I will put my sound in mute because we have sound in the shop floor.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Everybody see my screen?
yes, we can.
Okay, let's go to start. I would like to present the program Smart Car. The theme is Deliver X development. I prepared this presentation together with my partner, Mr. Rafael Moreno, and I. So I chose some topics to talk about the presentation. During the presentation, we presented the organization project team, only to make an overview of the people's working in this project. Some talks on the goals, main problems, the scope of Deliver Rex, layout and design overview. We presented how is the layout of this STEM, planning, and our biggest challenge. So here just a second, please. Here is the project. The project team. We have these people's onboarding in the project during for the smart car. The program manager, Mr. José Carlos Martins, the product engineer, Adriano Crespan, quality engineer, Bruno Romão, process engineer, Rodrigo Galdino, our tooling specialist, Rinaldo Paixão, and purchasing engineers is Fernando Garzin, and the sales, Madame Sandy Silva. These people are dedicated team, dedicated people in the project. We have some people working together in this project only for support. In the logistic engineer, Mr. Hélio Morimoto, the injection specialist, Wagner Oliveira, gauge engineer, Mr. Carlos Miranda, in the lab, engineer, Mr. Eduardo Aguiar. We have 2 ex-students in the boarding of the platform to working with us also. Mr. Rafael Lopes, he's a student of engineer, and Mr. Julio, also a student engineer. Regarding the theme of the REX delivery, we have a main interlocutor of Modersohn together with a customer, working with the customer. This main interlocutor is Mr. Hélio Morimoto. He is manage the development of the REX. Okay, the logistic area. Follow, oops, what's happening? Okay, our goals. To have available delivery racks to attend the customer milestones, and to have all quantities for support the start of production. These are our goals. The main problems, to approve the design and layout with customers, to provide their hack prototype from supplier, and to get approval of prototype with customers. So the first main problems, we need to prepare one design, a good design and layout with customers, and to make approval from customers. So now we are then developing the design, and after we finalize this design, we need to provide a prototype rack from our supplier. After that, we submit this prototype to our customer to get approval. And then we start the production, the total quantities of the racks. So follow here, we have the scope of the delivery racks. The quantities, all quantities is 351 racks. We have the dimension 1,700 millimeters per 2,500 millimeters per 1,400 millimeters. The delivery rack is built in steel to store 11 parts of the instrument panel. The instrument panel, this is the product that we store in the racks. The racks are composed with articulated arms to facilitate the insertion and the removal of the product, of course, the instrument panel. We are included the sidebar lined with holes to protect the product. And this rack has a locking system for all products arranged on the racks, and the support to the product made with cradle, over injecting thermoplastic plus steel. The all product will, when you apply in the delivery racks, we have a cradle injecting thermoplastic and steel, and this will support the product. And the author can explain better for you. So this is the layout of design of review and design of review. This is the delivery racks, the design, the preliminary design. As I commented, we have the articulated arms. Here we have some arms that we have the articulation that we can up and down to facilitate to insert the product in the racks and remove. We have some sidebar with holes here on sidebar to protect the product during the load. And we have a locking system here to keep the product in the racks during the transportation. Okay, we can, after we load the product, this is the product, we put the product here, 11 parts, and after we put this product in the racks, we have this locking system to keep the product locked in the rack. Okay. Continues here. Here we have the planning. The planning is, we have the customer milestone. Here's the events of the customer. EL1, EL2, with the quantities of the cars that we need to submit to the customer. We have here the week. We have the week 25, 29, and the events EL 2.2, 175 cars. We need to deliver in the week 35 these parts. And here we have on SOP internal in the SMRC. And we have the official SOP from the customer, the Wiki 50. Our goals to have the all delivery racks available until the Wiki 50, because the Wiki 50 is the date of the ACOP of the customer, start of production. Okay. Here we have the phase that we are developing of the racks. We have the present offered to Stellantis, to the customer. We offer the cost on week 10. We receive the purchase order from the customer on week 23. We submit the purchase order for our supplier, started the development of the racks on week 25. And our 3D design and validation, we plan it on week 27. After that, we have the prototype construction. After we validation the 3D design. And following, we have the prototype validation internal in the SMRC, in the Moderson. And after, we submit this prototype to validate with the customer, okay? After we validate this prototype with the customer, according to our plan here, we make a validation with the test system, with the road test. We put the rack delivery with the parts and the products, and we put in the truck, and we make a hold test with this prototype. And then it's possible to validation during the road test, the accommodation of the parts, if we have some damage in the parts and in the racks. And then we have we can verify if it's all verification is okay. We can start the mass production of the racks. After we validation the road test, we have another validation, checking the formation part. We need to make a dimension of the parts, because after we develop the racks, we will verify if the parts can have some deformation during the transportation, or during to stay some days in the racks. We plan 10 days for this. And then after all tests, we make the validation. We start the construction and development package. We have more 70 days to start. So this is the plan here for development. Here we have a big challenge, biggest challenge, the occupation side of the package, the quality warrant, the maximizing transportation standard truck and package size, warrant of safety and ergonomic in the use of package. I don't know if Mr. Rafael is connected with us.
Yes.
If you have make some comments about these challenges, it's okay, Rafael.
Yes, I just connected. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, José. Good morning, Garzin. Good morning, Darcio. Darcio,
Hello, morning, Rafael.
Morning.
Morning, Rafael.
Yeah, I took a big traffic again.
And you will
And
pay
the-
coffee.
Again, I will pay coffee. Yeah, and these biggest challenges. And the first occupation inside the package. This is a challenge because we can't to make a packaging for transporting air. I need to transport parts, and we need to transport the maximum of parts inside the package, because the cost of transport is very high. For example, we made a hack to transport working process parts, and this hack was one space around the 15 millimeters around the first part and the second part. We needed to do a rework in this hack on the 50 hacks. We need to rework this hack, and we made we reduced the distance in the first part and the second part, third part, because we transporting air. Transport air. Do you understand?
Yes, we get it.
Okay. The second point, the second challenge is the quality warranty, because we parts made with polymers, and if the part was it's with a bad accommodation, the part can deformate, and if the parts deformate, when the part will assembly in the car, the part can't assembly, or the part will stay with a gap. This is a important point. The next point, maximize transportation. A standard truck X package size. This is a challenge because the trucks has a standard. We have four kinds of truck. We have I use speak the kind in Portuguese: carreta, truck, truck toco, and truck three quarters. Four kind of trucks, and the this is a standard, and we need to make a package with external dimensions that I can transporting this package with the maximum occupation tax or maximum occupation percentual. I can't transport in the truck R2. I can't transport R because the transporting is very expensive. The cost is very high too. So the package, we need to make the package for not transporting R inside the truck too. So the first charge, we can't transport R inside the package. The charge is we can't make a package to transport R inside the truck. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And the next biggest challenge is guarantee of safe and ergonomics in use of packaging. You say an example. We made a package to be H82 projects, and this package has how can I say rodízio in English? Rodas.
Holes.
Holes. And this package was holes. And in the transporting, José, can you mute your?
Sorry.
Thank you. And we transporting this package until the supplier. When the supplier starts the unload the truck with the forklift, this packaging with rolling run out of the truck, and this package, the weight of this package is around the 200 kilograms, and this package go out the truck, and the inside with a collaborator of this company, and almost this collaborator died. If he don't run, he was died. So the safety, when I make a package, when I think in a package, we need to think too in the safe of the people that you handling this package. The package needs to do safe for them.
So,
Next slide is the end.
yes, I think it's. So thanks, Rafael. Let me check here. Next slide is, we are finalizing the presentation. If you have some question, feel free to talk to us. We can to help to make
Awesome.
some understanding.
Okay, question time. Mr. Gazin, Mr. Dacio, feel free.
Yes, I have one question. And regarding the biggest challenges presented, and who is the owner to solve this challenge? Is the customer or SMRC? To understand better, who is the input this solve the problems?
I can explain, Mr. Gazin, with question.
I can explain.
You can explain? Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. José is beside me. Yeah. We have here a person that is a specialist in packaging. In the second slide, write his name is Hélio Morimoto. When I start a project, Garzin, I talk with his yesterday about this with Hélio Morimoto. About the operation inside the package, the Hélio, it's the person that can solve this. Quality warranty. When we made a test with our customer, we can validate the quality. The transport, it's calculated with mathematics forms. It's mathematics, but the 4 point here, safe the warranty, is a point that we can improve, because until this problem, Hélio is that walking near here, Hélio Morimoto. We not thinking in this point until this occurrence. We did think this point safe with this accident in Tapete, São Carlos. We needed improve this the kind of validation with a safe thinking, a safe vision, with lesson learned. This is solve the question or no, Garzin?
Yes, yes, it's clear who is the responsible. If I understand, here is Helio Morimoto in the main problems to solve. And you depends of the customer approval for the 4 points or not?
Yes, the customer needs to customer approval. But because when I talked about safety, we can have safety here in our company and safety in the company, in the supplier companies and the customer companies. We can think in the safety they're all safe. They're all places.
Okay, it's clear. Thank you, Rafael.
Okay, any question from Dacio?
First point, I would like to thank Rafael Moreno and Zequinha about the presentation. I appreciated it. It was very good, very clear. This is a challenge to us, I know. Congratulations to you by presentation. The first point, I would like to understand better about the roads in the package, in the racks. These racks will have roads or no?
No, for these racks, we not apply the rules because it is a no. Answer your question, no. Because the racks is a big rack and we not apply these rules.
Okay. The second point, the SOP in SMRC is keeping in October. You in your presentation you put in W41. W41, yeah. Is keeping this date to us?
Yes, up to now, the time plan that we have from the customer, our SOP internal of this is it's mean end of the development of the project, because we have can I say one time plan for development for the customer. Inside of the time plan from customer for development, we need to finalize all development and to ready to SOP, and 9 weeks from SOP, official SOP from customer. So the official SOP from customer is on week 50. 9 weeks before, we need to have it ready to produce. Okay. So the time plan that official time plan that we have for customer, we need to have it ready on week 41. This is the current time.
Okay, thank you. It's clear. The last question. This is not about the directly to racks, but regarding the project. During this project was a change from a PSCA to Stellantis. was happening during the project. Regarding package example, do you have a difference between initial projects and now? Did you have a difference? Did you have change the package or no regarding changing the PSA to Stellantis?
No, not. We have changed in the racks, but this change is not motivated regarding the change of the companies, PSA and Stellantis.
Perfect.
This only motivated for the people who work in the actual Stellantis. These people is coming from PSA, but it's the same people didn't change. The people's responsible inside of the customer from the racks, and then they suggested to us make a new concept regarding of the nomination. This is the actual scenario. We are working in the prototype and the design according the request from the customer. But to answer your question, this modification didn't happen with the change of the companies, PSA to Stellantis.
Okay, it's clear. Thank you. One more time, congratulations to you about the presentation, Zequinha and Rafael. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Darcy.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Darcy.
my final word, thank you very, very much for this enlightenment. Okay, it was very, very good. Thank you, Mr. Dacio, for your participation. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Gazim, also for your participation. And thank you for a wonderful presentation, Mr. Jose and Mr. Rafael Moreno, which is very, very good. And now I'm going to share my screen so that we can be able to talk about. First of all, okay, let me stop the recording.